2, and we're live. Welcome to Earth 2 Color. Welcome to Earth 2 Comic Cast, where superheroes exist and comic book talk is enormous. Your boy Mo Crosby back with Bree and Keen. So initially we wanted to do a live reaction to Kipo, but YouTube said nah, so that video is somewhere in the internet space place. So as you can see on the banner, it says Kipo season 2 live finale. Season 2 finale live react. We failed this dimension. We did because we couldn't bring you that live reaction. So we just decided we're gonna do just a live discussion. So that works better because we just
live discussions.
Not really. This is an actual live discussion because it's being broadcast live right now in the moment.
So you can't say crazy shit and cut it out. It's just here.
Yeah. Like and the other one.
Stop us.
No, I'm not. Nope. I'm not doing that. This one is going to be okay. Shit. Thanks a lot. I just really lost my train of thought. Anyways, we're here to do the live discussion. We actually just finished watching the show, and honestly, I almost cried like 3 times. Like Wolf, really? Like Wolf. I almost cried when Wolf was, in the beginning when Wolf was trying to get Kipo to calm down. Or at the end, I almost cried in the beginning when Mulholland got into John's mom's head and was like, "Oh, can you tell my daughter I love her?" And then Mulholland was like, "She loves you." And I was like, "Oh," cry. And I also cried almost cried. Wait, I didn't cry. Almost cried.
You guys should have seen it. There was tears.
That's the real reason the video didn't show up.
He got the high voice and he was like,
wow. I keep saying almost cried. No, I keep saying cried. Almost cried is what I'm looking for here. But no, it was so sad. It was like, it's not necessarily sad. It was just really like
wholesome.
Touching. Yeah. This is Kipo is the more wholesome, is the most wholesome show Earth 2 has ever done. And we've done a lot of shows, but like we did Cloak and Dagger, which is not necessarily
wholesome. That was not wholesome.
No.
But I'm just, have we ever done a wholesome
house?
She almost got sold into prostitution.
Okay. Dang.
She did get sold into prostitution.
She lost her hope.
She just didn't actually prostitute
yet.
Wow.
Because she found her hope again.
Right.
That shit was sad, okay? That shit stuck with me.
They added the PE back to hoe.
Okay. Or maybe they just had the P back to,
They just added the P in. Do some water sports and it's all right.
Right. They just added the P. Oh, wow. We are talking Kipo, okay? And wholesomeness. And
I miss Cloak and Dagger, though.
7.
Nah, pure goodness. Like, honestly.
Okay, children aren't watching this.
No, they really aren't. Like, if your kid is watching Earth 2,
you should probably reconsider your parenting style.
Shoot, because hair scratcher. So but no, it was so great. I think everything about it was really good. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. What did you ladies think? Let me stop talking because before I cry again. What did y'all think?
Oh, shit.
It was awesome. It was really good. Some of the stuff that we said was going to happen, some of the predictions we had about what would happen to Scarlemagne.
Right.
They lost the anchor.
Kipo not needing the picture as an anchor because her people are her anchor.
Shout out to the peeps.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I really enjoyed it.
Right, I did too. I didn't think it would have as much action as it did. It had a lot of action, and
it did, and it felt like 15 minutes.
It did. It felt short because everything was happening so quick.
I mean, to be fair, the episodes are only like 20 minutes long.
But still, we need a little bang bang. It just really breezed by because usually we always have like a little. we usually have a little filler or something to drag the episode out a little bit, but we didn't get that in this. They just went, okay, this is how we're going to start, this is how we're going to finish, this is how we're going to be in the middle, and this is how it's going to end, and everything was just one big episode. There was no like meander, or the only meander or the only side thing of anything that did happen was at the end when Evangeline, is that what her name is? Evelyn. When Evelyn intercepted the humans and was like, "Yo, we
mean
about to
Dr.
become
Amelia?
big dogs again." Because, yeah, I called it Evelyn, Dr. Amelia, and she came back and she's like, "We about to be big dogs again. I know how to reverse all of this, and we're gonna be great."
But that wasn't filler, and that wasn't me.
I don't have a bad.
That's carrying you to.
Yeah, it wasn't
the next season.
So that's a setup. Yeah, it's a setup for the next season. Honestly, I have no bad words for this episode. Right, it better. So Netflix,
get on that.
Renew Kipo. Right.
Right.
I have no bad words for this episode. I have no bad words for this season at all. Except I'm sad Scar didn't die. But
I still like that what's his face went back for him though.
Yeah. Kipo's dad.
Leo?
He's like, I left him once.
He was all like, I'm not leaving him again. I let that nigga turn gold. I don't care. Fuck him.
I mean, that's his son though.
Sometimes.
That's his adopted. You mean sometimes?
You don't have kids yet, Mo.
When you have kids, I'm be like, he was like, sometimes he might leave you to die. So better be good.
Don't touch your dad.
Oh man, I at the end of the day, the show kept his heart, if anything, because Leo not leaving Scarlemagne after everything Scarlemagne had done. What else?
Kipo sacrificing herself,
right? That she may never come back after she heard the anchor was gone.
Just talk about how we thought she was already in Mega Jag form, and then she really went into Mega Jag form. And we were like, oh shit.
Yeah, like she was small.
That wasn't even her final form. Like, she was still growing.
Like, that's like Golden Frieza. Like, you haven't seen my final form. Like, it went 6 legs, 3 tails, hair coming down in the face, like spiky hair and all that good stuff. Yeah, Kipo hair. Like,
wait till my hair grows back. I'm rocking that style.
In real Kipo fashion, it's like, you gonna get.
Sorry.
Huh?
I think it's a very old song now, but it gets me every time.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Moment. Take a drink.
No. I just wasn't expecting that. Like, I'm back. So no, but in real Kipo, stop. In real Kipo,
oh, my tummy hurts. Can I tell you guys? I did like a pull up yesterday and tried to hold it, and I flexed so hard I immediately became sore.
Oh god! So you're good on fitness for the rest of the week, then.
This is
why we can do that again.
Listen, I think understand why we can't go through. Like, this is how it happens. Like, we're going through the whole show, and then out of nowhere, things happen, and here we are. And
but the hairstyle was
yeah, in real Kipo fashion, you gonna get my style and my fashion, and I loved it. So everything happened. I mean, I don't even feel like there's a need to actually discuss the episodes because everything was so good. What I want to do now is just say we finally seen this season 2. We did our discussions weekly, bi-weekly, however long we did it for. Are you satisfied with the season?
Absolutely.
I don't think Kipo's ever failed me yet. Like, I've never watched an episode and been like,
what is this? Yeah, no, I'm definitely satisfied. I'm, like I said a couple of episodes ago, if they had have ended it on the right note, kind of like with BNA, if they decided this was where they were going to like lay it down, I would have been okay. But now they've brought up the new big bad. They can't.
Yeah,
right.
They can't not come back.
Yeah, they cannot not come back. But what's something else? Oh, I'm mad at Kipo the season, and I'll tell you why. I'm not mad
at the way.
No, I'm not mad at the way everything played out. The anchor thing I always felt like was annoying, but it's
them time to know.
Yeah, it's growing pains. What I'm really mad at, and I've been mad for a couple weeks now, is fucking Fun Gus. Like, kill it with fire, okay? How dare you? How dare you do that to me? Seriously. I'm not gonna let that go for as long
because
as
when they were
And you know
naming
what?
the episodes, they were like, "That nigga
let's
Mo,
piss
not
piss
gonna
him
get this.
off.
Let's do it.
Let's do it." And I watched the episode. I watched Fungus 1. I watched Fungus 2. I even heard someone say, "Oh, it's a fungus," and still, not till the breakdown. But anyways, other than
You
that,
know what?
I really,
He's gonna show up again too because he's not.
and
dead.
I'm going to knock him out. I can't knock him out, so it's whatever.
Can't. I was like,
Right.
word.
Because he's gonna come looking for me, and I don't want that beef. I want the smoke. But no, honestly, I really, really, truly enjoyed all of it. Like seriously, I think as She-Ra wasn't even as wholesome as this, and up to this point, She-Ra was our wholesome show. Kind of, sort of, except you add Catra in the mix, and she kind of
She-Ra.
Yeah,
I was
She-Ra.
like,
I'm sorry.
what the fuck? He's
But
a fucking
She-Ra,
wolf and he's a
even
dick.
with Catra, She-Ra was still
very
a more
wholesome.
wholesome show because it did, it
The character Scorpia,
for kids watching it, especially particularly for little girls, like these are the kind of things that you're going to have to deal with
Right.
not on this level of sorcery and bringing magic and stuff back,
saving the world and shit. Right.
Like, because there's a lot of people that tell stories about, we were friends since kindergarten, and then we got into high school. She grew boobs before I did and got popular. Now we don't talk anymore. Like, that's the kind of thing. Or,
boobs change everything. Okay.
Yeah, I became a cheerleader and she went to the band, and now we're not, we don't really fuck with each other like that anymore.
Facts. So now that we've seen everything, Scar is in Kipo prison, as Keem had called, right? Because we were discussing, and I asked, like, what did you want to see? And I wanted Scar to become a gold statue. That didn't happen.
That was my fault.
Keem said, haha, didn't get me. Keem had said she wanted Scar to be in Kipo prison, at which he ended up being. And he said something at the end.
I said that I wanted Kipo to turn into a mega jaguar and rip out his throat with her teeth.
Oh, but she couldn't. Wholesome. Yes.
Going to end up in Kipo prison. That's what I said.
Can we leave the other half out of it?
Absolutely not, sir. I am through a whole mug of margarita. No, we can't. The people need to hear unfiltered thoughts.
Okay, there we go. That's what she really said. I was trying to spare you guys, but that's really what she said.
I'm giving everybody that visual. I got to see it, so do you.
Right. Jesus. Right.
I told you, being live would not change a thing.
It really did.
Not a thing.
Especially with the marks. But so all of that happens, right? And now we're here at the end. And he said something to her. He said, you became a Mega Mute knowing that there was a chance you couldn't come back to save a whole Coliseum full of mutes. I think that is the moment, because I think one of you had said, I don't remember who had said it at one point, and I was like, I kind of want to see if Kipo could reach him. I think that was it.
Maybe. He still looked pretty Aggie though. Like, it wasn't
I think it's the scars.
I feel like it's
gonna be
it's the scars.
It's the scars.
He's always gonna look like you remember Lion King 2 when Kovu got the scar and it didn't matter what he. Oh, okay, never mind.
I did not
Kovu
feel Lion King 2 was
like so many first crush. I was just like, Kovu was like the bad boy for a lot of little.
Animal, because that gives me
no.
Also that song Deception.
Oh, that song was so good.
Great. Okay.
Those are really.
Yeah, honestly, Lion King created a shit ton of furries. Kovu porn is out there. I just know it.
I'll just put it in the comments, guys. Put the links in the comments.
Rule 34 is true. Sadly.
Also, you know what's really funny about that? There's this dude that did art for like Lion King. Like, he drew all of them like as they were
humans.
I feel like he did draw a Kovu version because he put Scar in that suit and everyone went crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway,
Kovu and Nala.
no. So, what is her daughter's name? What is his daughter's name actually? Because Nala is Simba's wife. Kovu and I don't remember. He had a daughter, which is kind of weird.
Okay, I gotta look.
Anyway, yeah.
Kiara.
So Kiara.
And then they had their song, "Love Will Find a Way."
Oh, the song was kind of no. The best song in Lion King 2 is Deception. That song, he is.
I watched that entire movie a lot.
One of us. He has never been part of us.
You should at least listen to that song because that shit was.
No, that King, you really should watch Lion King 2.
I feel like I've heard Mo's rendition, and that's.
No, you
Zebra saying Deception.
No, you really need to watch it because right. That Zebra was really harsh, and Kofi wasn't even trying to like be a.
He barely did anything either.
Right, he just took all of it. Anyways, let's get back to Kipo. It's a scar. It's a scar. Like no, because even when Kofu was bad, like when he got a scar, everyone looked at him as he was evil, but he had the saddest face ever.
From the Badlands. I don't think it was because of the scar.
But no,
also,
King, to answer
Romeo
your question,
and Juliet with no death at the end.
When right.
My bad.
But King, to answer your question, I think Scarlemagne looking gnarly at the end, looking all angry and gnarly at the end was just a scar. That's how I think. But I think that's the moment. I think she touched him. Wow,
I think he's bitter right now. I think he'll come around at some point, but I think right now it's like one of those things where he's like giving her stink eye and he's like really pissy about it because she ruined his coronation.
Coronation.
I feel like that line was more of a he might come around because he also has no fucking choice but to come around now. Like he's just gonna be in jail and he's gonna have to sit there and think about it and reflect on himself.
I also think reflect, but he's gonna have to go through stages. Like first it's gonna be
he's definitely angry.
Yeah, the typical villain, you did something fucked up, but you want to blame, like you want to make it somebody else's fault. So like, that Kipo, everything would have been perfect for everyone if she hadn't come and sacrificed herself to save everyone from
she hadn't come and sacrificed herself.
I don't know.
And then after a minute, he'll start seeing the error of his ways. Or because now Dr. Amelia is about to come through and try to change everybody back, that might further fuel his hatred for humans. And he'll try to like recruit some of the other mutes. Like, see, this is why I was trying to become king so that I could rule over all. Mutes would be the most powerful and rule over all. But now here she is trying to turn this back into common house pets.
Right. So that's going to be an interesting. I asked the question because I wanted to. I guess you've given your hypothesis for season 3. Bree, what do you Bree, what do you think we're getting? Do you agree with King, or do you think he's gonna off the bat in season 3? Because again, this is Kipo and it's also wholesome. Do you think off the bat he's just gonna conform?
I hope not, because then I'd be pissed because I need more than just fucking jail. But I don't know. I just think that line was like him, like I didn't see it as him being like angry at her, but more surprised that she really she's a human, and he will see her as a human even though she's kind of a mute, but not really. Like I think he still sees her as a human, and for him to see a human sacrifice herself for mutes, a whole coliseum of mutes at that, was like something he would never have expected.
Right, but I also
hybrids.
Right, I also see your point, King, where he's like he'll go through a stage or two. I don't think it's going to be like a snap right off. Even though I kind of feel like maybe because the direction of the show is, we're trying to be wholesome and we're trying to be cute for the kids. I hope, but adults still watch this again, because if you had kids, you'd probably be watching with your kids. But I hope that it's not a snap right off. I also want to kind of see if they will. I want to see if they're going to play with with stages. Like I don't, like play with him and play with the stages of his, like, okay, maybe I'll do this now and do this now and do this. But I hope we do get a season 3. I really hope, because it's a really good show. because if we're getting a season 3 of Umbrella Academy, if we're gonna get a season 3 of like all these other shows, why not Kipo? Like it's it's really good. So, final thoughts.
Good shit, dope shit.
Great. That's it. All right, then.
I can't follow Brie after that. So yeah.
Right? Like it's like no, but honestly, go ahead.
No, that's all I need to say.
Okay, well, I hope we get a season 3. Thank you to everyone that's watched and everyone that has actually seen, thank you to everyone that has watched. Thank you everyone that has actually taken the time to, like the videos, watch the videos, keep doing it. Hopefully when we get a season 3, we'll be back. Hopefully, thank you, Mom. Hopefully when we get a season 3, we'll be back to do more broadcasts for you. You've been watching Mo, Keem, and Bree talk about Kipo, episode 10, something about Heroes with Fire, and we will catch you. Wow, I can't even say it right now.
Watch Warrior Nun.
Right, watch Warrior Nun, and see you when we do get a season 3. Thank you for watching. Peace. Wow, I didn't end it yet.